two or three very close replicas of all of us. You know, with all the billions of humans on the planet, it's not surprising. We're actually very inbred. Our gene pool is not that varied.
But what is even more surprising is that John and Neil live just around the corner from each other. John and Jenny have lived in Braintree, Essex, all their married life.
It's a horrible thought, isn't it?
By sheer coincidence, Neil and Marion moved here a few years ago after Neil hung up his vicar robes. And that's when the lives of both men took a bizarre turn.
I moved to Braintree and I knew nobody, absolutely nobody in the town. So I was very surprised to find people waving at me. Couldn't quite see why, because I didn't know anybody.
Did you just think, my goodness, they're friendly. They're a friendly bunch here in Braintree?
That was my thought, exactly. I thought,
yeah, you said that to me. You said they're very friendly in this place, aren't they?
Lots of people
Everyone's waving at me. I feel like I've lived here my whole life.
Yes.
And then someone said, "Hello, John," and waved again. And people came up to me and said, "Hello, John, how are you today?" And then we went to the cafe in the middle of Braintree, and this bloke came over from another table and said, "My wife says you're John Jamieson." And I said, "He must be a good-looking chap," but no, it's not me. And the manager of the cafe came out from the back and said, "Hello, John, how are you?" So I said, "Look, come here." "I'm not John, I'm Neil." And he said, "Oh, John, stop mucking about, you know, don't be silly." So I had to get my credit card out of my pocket and prove to him that my name was Neil, not John.
It must have been a fascinating idea in your mind. Who is this John?
It was. I kept thinking, I must try and find out who he is. He looks like me, so I'll look for him. And I looked around where shopping, I looked at people's faces and things like that. But no, didn't see anyone.
It was a whole year before Neil ran into this John Jamieson chap. Both were on a day trip with a local history group. Here's how John remembers their meeting.
As I got on the coach, I was approached by a man that I've not met before. It was really quite weird when this chap with a beard said, "Excuse me, I'm guessing that you're John Jamieson." "Yes," I said with a bow. "What have I done now?" "Oh, nothing at all. Please don't fret. I've been called by your name and it drives me insane, so I thought it was time that we met."
And what a fortuitous meeting that turned out to be.
I'm shocked by your priority.
John and Neil discovered a shared love of poetry is just one of many things they have in common.
Have you any questions?